Here we have the threshing station, the mighty Kubota.
I have the knife.
The knife, the brother, the straw being saved for basket weaving. And this is the hammer mill. Stick the wheat in there, it beats the heads off it, threshes it out, catch it in a box underneath. He runs the part, cutting the bundles open. He'll be handing them to me shortly. And then I'll hand the camera over to him, and you'll see how this works. Alright. Now you take it and just run the camera.
So is it working now?
Going, yeah.
Is this thing taping?
Does it say record? Does it say red or front, or is it green? It's recording now.
That's one shock.
Okay.
No, it's recording now.
Take a shaker up like this. Brings all the bad stuff to the top. Scrape it off. Shake it again. Any of these extras that might be in here go to the chickens. I'll be over here picking around. Then you got it recording?
Yeah.
Take this and And there you have most of the big stuff out. Then you go over to the winnowing frame here. It doesn't get everything out, but it gets most of it out.
The photographer over here is getting covered with...
Step over to this side over here and you wouldn't get so covered. That's why those photographers get paid the big money. There you have it. Now it's almost clean, but got to be run through a couple more processes here. You have to put it in a 5-gallon pail of water to get the stuff that wouldn't come out with the winnowing. And then we have to put it in a strainer and rinse it off, make sure all the dirt's off it. And then you have to put it in the oven and dry it. And then it's ready for the grinder. This will not happen again next year. This is it. White man only fool Indian once. Bye. And this, of course, is my straw for making bee skeps. If I don't get too lazy by the time I'm done with this, it may all go into the fire. And over here I have a pile of straw enough to thatch a roof, but I know for a fact I'm not going to get that done. So this isn't all about the wheat. Sometimes it's about the leftovers too. We'll see about this. As you can see, the chickens are in cleanup detail around here after the biblical scraps from the rich man's table. There's that rooster that gave Mark the whack. They'll have this all policed up here shortly. Okay, aggravate him. The chicken whisperer. Gonna claw his eyes out. This is the final step in the cleaning process. You take the oats that have been threshed and strained and winnowed, and you take them and you put them in a bucket of water. And anything that didn't come out with the first processes floats to the top. Scoop that off, give it a toss. I'll be back for the next step. And this is the final step. After you rake everything off the top that floats, then you move it over to the strainer, turn on the water, give it a thorough rinse, and that's supposed to get all the little fine particles of dirt that might be in it. Then, let it drip for a little bit here. Set it in a pan to drain. It will then be transferred over here to the roasters, and they go in the oven, 200 degrees, a couple hours, and it'll be dry and ready to run through the mill, I think. And here's the final product just before it goes into the oven. I'll be back when it's toasty warm. Bye. And here's the flour grinding process. We started out with these toasty dry wheat berries here. Let's add a little bit more. And you run it through the grinder at about half on here, and it cracks it into this. Then you take this and run it back through, shift it through there, and underneath you get that fine white whole wheat flour. The extra big stuff in here goes into here for a third grind, and by the time I'm done, I should have about 14 cups of flour. Now we'll see if anybody can use it. I might note here that Sherry's going to the city to a concert. She would not appreciate the noise while she's watching volleyball, so I got my get out of jail free card, so I grind a little flour while she's gone. Adios. And this is the final result from the first 3 loaves of whole wheat bread made from planting to gullet. They're not especially beautiful loaves, but the texture is fine. The flavor is singular, and I think we got something here.